All right, YouTube, it's your boy Nasdaq Soldier, and right now I feel like I'm finna reset this account only because it's like I know what I'm not supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I just reset that mug on the 13th, and then I failed. Monday. Right back to back, and I feel like I didn't give myself a chance. My other one still reset on the 20th, but I feel like I didn't give myself a chance, and so I guess I feel like I just wanted to trade, but I know what I need to do. I know I just need to just take one setup and let that setup play out first, and then do other stuff. Just let that one setup play out first, and then look for another setup. But don't keep trying to add on top of one setup because that's just not what I do. So yeah, I'm finna reset this account, but I can only do it one time though. The other one reset on the 20th, so I'm gonna have that one. But I'm just finna do it one time, and I just know what I need to do, know what I gotta do, and I'm just going. Yeah. So that's what I'm finna do. I'll be back. All right, I'm back in. 25K rapid evaluation. I'm back in. Uh, they've been giving buy setups on top of buy setups. Then they gave a sell setup. It's giving a whole nother sell setup. But we above the 14 EMA, so we want to go with buys. So I want to wait for a whole nother buy setup to even, what I'm saying, try to even get in with the buys. And again, we in the range. This was a sell setup. It came to that furthest area and sold down and gave another setup in the midst of that for a sell. And it's the furthest area, So we not looking to really do anything just off right now. We're gonna wait for official setup how we want it to go. Off that first setup, this was the entry. Or really after the trend line break, this was the entry on that first setup. And this would have been the trade. We'll still be in it. Cause like this what it do. Like I don't know, when it's consolidating like this, this just what it do. Is gonna go back and forth, in and out of profit. But I gotta be used to that. Like if I'm not trading around my time most of the time, then I'm gonna get some chop stuff going on before it actually go the way I want it to go. Unless I catch a sniper entry. But right now, we ain't looking to take a trade just yet. We're gonna wait for another buy setup at least, since we is above this 14 EMA. So that's all we waiting for. So yeah, I'll be back. Cause like no matter what, with my setups, I need to take the setup and just let that one setup play out, win or lose, no matter how long it take. And most of the time, that's outside of my trading time. During my trading time, I still need to let the setup play or not play. So no matter what with my setups, I need to just let them play out. So it don't matter when I'm trading or the time I'm trading. I just need to let that one setup play out. I got my wrist set, and that be what it be. So that's what we working on right now. So right now, this is the buy setup above the 14 EMA. It's bouncing off demands, and it's giving this buy setup. And we'll go to the 1 minute. Gonna mark up our furthest area it could go. Which in this case, since we don't have a black candle, we go to the furthest area, which is this last white candle. We're gonna go down there. We want price to at least come down here and tap this to go back up. So yeah, we're finna wait for a pullback. I wanted to do this area that is actually this last candle right here, just because it had some selling in it. But the further down it go, the more momentum we can get coming from this area. Dang, and this what I was afraid of right here. It came to this area and then go to break out. Like I wanted to mark up this area because it had some selling right here, and they was holding it up, holding it up, holding it up, holding it up. Man, I think we following the trend. We finna take this trade for a 1-to-1. We taking this trade for a 1-to-1 because the momentum coming, the buyer stepping in strong is on this uptrend. It already bounced off the demand, a couple times, and sellers couldn't take it down to where I actually wanted them to take it down to, and it's breaking out. So we're just gonna follow the trend like this. We're almost halfway there. We're following the trend. And that's how I be, win or loss, I always want to be able to say that. I always want to be able to say, as long as I'm following the trend. As long as I'm able to say that, yeah, it is what it is. Let's take a peep at the 5-minute chart. I mean, yeah, it's on a nice uptrend up. I feel like we should be able to make it up there. Let me make sure that's what it's supposed to be. 100 ticks. Yeah. Just to make sure. But it almost made it. Might pull back. We got well over halfway. But the goal is to just let it play out no matter what. Or at this point, actually break even, because we wouldn't want it to come all the way back down to take us out. So, damn. I need to, I'm saying? I'm going to get better at everything that I'm trying to do. A situation like this, break even should be the go-to. It's kind of struggling right there. We gonna manage. Okay, we got the dub. If it would have came down somewhere right here, I was gonna put it to break even. I was gonna see how it was gonna react. So, dang, we made exactly 250. But that's one trade out of many. Let's start over. Let's look at it. This was the setup. It was bouncing off these demands. We already know that. We above the 14 EMA. So we just looking for buy setups. If I would have took any of these other buy setups, it would have been a dub. But, I was taking forever to reset it because I was thinking on it. I was like, man, should I reset it? Should I reset it? And I was like, okay, I made that mistake, but me resetting it is like, I know what I'm supposed to do. Just don't add to the trade. Just take my setup and let it play out. So let's just go back over it. This was the setup right here. We go to the 1 minute. Oh, this was the setup. The white going above this black. We above the 14 EMA. And basically we call these demand setups. Well, the white pushing up above the black, that's a demand setup to me. Even right here, this white pushing above this black, I call that a demand setup. Even right here, this white pushing above this black, I call that a demand setup. It's like, that's just, that's just what I call it, a demand setup. It might not be like a strong demand setup like this, where it's really pushing out of it. But when it's doing that, I noticed something, so I just call that a demand setup for me to go for a continuation. So bow, this the setup. We go to the 1 minute. We mark up a furthest area. which in this case I was gonna put my furthest. I put my furthest area down here, but I knew I wanted to set it right here. That's why I mentioned it, because over time I be noticing what price do. You know what I'm saying? But it came to this area, and it was bouncing on it, but then the volume came in from this area. It didn't have to come all the way down here. So that's why we got this area marked up. And the momentum came back in from this area after I already tagging them demands that was down here. So we got in on this momentum push for the continuation. And it went for the 1-to-1. So right now what I'm doing is, I know from 5 to 8 o'clock, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., I could get it set up. I could catch a setup. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I know I could catch a setup around this time. And now I'm gonna have two evaluations. So, I don't want to miss out, because it's like I know my setup. Only time I really mess up most of the time is not doing my setup how it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to, I know what I'm doing. I got my setup. And it's like, I just know I can do this. That's why I just reset this account, because it's like, I know I could do this. I know I could do it. So that's what I'm doing. I know I could do this. And it's like me forward testing. It's like, yeah, I feel like whatever I just went through, with the forward testing, and you know what I'm saying, I'm using my trend lines. It's just refining me. It's refining me. And I just feel like I know I can do this. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, that was the trade, for right now. We done. Just like, one and done for right now. Yeah, that's what I need to do. One and done around this time. And then one and done during New York session. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So I won't just be doing too much. Yeah, before I go, I just want to show you it was reset. We got our 1-to-1 250 right here that we just got. And that's it. 250, that's it. We're gonna keep it pushing. The next recount, so we'll be trading in the morning. We'll be trading New York session. So yeah, NASDAQ soldier. I'm out.